Welcome everyone to the special meeting for Delaware City Council. It's Wednesday, December 13th at 6:30. Aaron, can we have a roll call, please?
Councilmember Udi,
Present.
Councilmember Hellek,
Present.
Councilmember Ragsdale Cronin,
Present.
Vice Mayor Shirley,
Present.
Mayor Donaldson is absent.
All right, please stand for the pledge of allegiance. Councilmember Lee, please see us. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Public comment, let's do matters of jurisdiction of the city and the council that are not on the agenda. Anyone wishing to address the council matters on the agenda meeting. So now we can talk for 3 minutes. All of the public comments now. If anyone's there, close public comments on the new business. We're going to receive comments from the public and consider adopting a resolution to amend the Delray Oaks general plan by adopting the 6th cycle 2023-30-21 draft housing. Senator Denise.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Shirley. With me tonight is Troy Lawson from Denise Duffy Associates, and our item under consideration is the 6th cycle housing element, and that cycle is from 2023 to 2031. So those are the years it's applicable. The draft housing element, under consideration is to approve this and send this to HCD. The housing element is a part of the general plan, so it's an amendment to the general plan. It's a multi-year housing element for this planning cycle. The staff report goes through the number of different hearings that the city has already accomplished and held. The planning commission held a duly noticed public hearing prior to this hearing and recommended took public testimony and recommended that the city council adopt a resolution to approve and then the general plan. The staff also, and council also heard and considered HCD comments that were discussed at the November 8th planning commission hearing, also November 14th city council hearing, and then a joint hearing last week on December 6th. Minor changes were made in, based upon those hearings, and that is discussed in the attachment A, which is basically the background information, both the planning commission and the council for the staff report. With that, the staff is recommending that this be approved, the resolution before you, which is minor correction on the staff report, resolution on page 3 of the staff report identifies it, should be identified as 2023-21. Attachment B is 2020, so it shows it as 2023, excuse me, 21, a lot of numbers. There are some corrections or revisions to the resolution that I'd like to be able to go over. They're in front of you on the dais, and they show in track changes. A couple of them are just taking out minor wording, like an extra word on the title of recommending approval. It's recommending approving, so we're taking out the word recommending on the first page, the title of the resolution. No changes on the second page of the resolution. Troy, actually, could you, I'll put those on the, in case there's anyone in the public that wants to see them, so. And then, on the whereas page of the resolution, which will have there are some additions on the bottom of the page. And that bottom of the page starts, adding four whereas or 3 whereas prior to now therefore be it resolved. So basically identify that the planning commission met, it took public testimony, recommended approval, and that the city of Delaware has incorporated the feedback and of these revisions. And those items are, if you have any questions about those, they're shown at the dais, and I think they're self-explanatory. We met with HCD this morning, and we also had a minor change on the line that says section 2 under now therefore be it resolved. You'll see also on the screen, just to take out the word and substitute that for or. So that, any minor changes that are non-legislative can be delegated to the city manager, and the city recommends that, this language so that, HCD revisions can be made without having to go back to the council. And with that, we would recommend approval and opening up the process would be opened up to the public meeting. Any questions were available for them, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Denise. All right, any questions from the council?
I'm losing my voice, I'm gonna be quiet for a second.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Shirley, no questions or comments in this. Actually, just general comments. To extend my thanks again to everyone that collaborated on this process. Denise Duffy and Associates, our city staff, city manager, our city attorney, our planning commission, and most importantly, our public involvement throughout the process. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Vice Mayor. I would just like to, same sentiment from, Councilmember Howard. I'm really like just proud of our community for pushing this, and then for now, we're already like, we're ready to submit it to HCD. And thank you to our planning consultant, our invaluable city hall staff, the planning commission, of course, the public out there, and my fellow council members. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So we did this all together. Thank you.
I just want to also thank you, Denise and Troy, for the work. I was looking through the housing element. I can see that there was a lot that you added based off comments from HCD and others. You incorporated the comments that we just gave you last week. So, thank you for your attentiveness to that. I really appreciate that. I feel like we were heard. Thank you to the planning commission as well, and as well as the staff. So, I'm very excited. So, thank you. All right, so we'll take that to public comments. All right, no public comment. I'll bring it back for a motion.
I'll gonna make a motion, so, Madam Vice Mayor, I move to recommend approval of resolution 2023-21, by the city council to approve the general plan amendment adopting the city's 2023 to 2031 six-cycle housing element update and directing staff to submit the housing element to HCD for review.
Second.
Great. All right. All in favor of the motion?
Aye.
It's been approved. All right, so that's it, for this special meeting. So our next meeting is Tuesday, December 19th at 6 o'clock. I'd like to adjourn this meeting.
There's still cake down.